Hello YouTube. Today I'm making a message for all the guys out there looking to buy their girlfriend a present. Now as you're walking downtown, browsing through the stores, and you see that album, and you think, I'm pretty sure she said she was after that. But it's not quite special enough, so I guess I'll keep looking. And you're walking along and you're thinking to yourself, I wonder what I could get that ever so precious love of mine. Now when it suddenly occurs to you, as you cross the street and see a clothing store, that perhaps buying something for your girlfriend to wear would be a good idea, stop. I repeat, stop. Retrace your steps. Go back to the HMV, the Videotron, whatever the hell store it was, and buy the album. She'll appreciate that you remembered the music she likes. Really. By venturing into the world of women's clothing, you are officially dooming yourself. Okay? Possibly even your relationship. I bring you these words of warning from my experience today. As many of you know, Nina is currently in Bolivia, thus meaning I am here in her house alone, pretty much. And I decided, to kind of welcome her home and surprise her that I would tidy up her room. So I was sorting through things, I was organizing stuff, I was like folding clothes in the junk, and I came across a piece of clothing, and I believe it was a top of some kind. Anyway, the point being, I've seen Nina wear this before, and it fits her really, really nicely, right? And yet, looking at this piece of clothing in my hand, I was being like, this can't possibly fit my girlfriend. Because I swear to God, it was like this big. And it was like a long sleeve shirt, okay? Women's clothing sizes make no sense. I finally realized why women spend so much time clothing shopping. A guy can go into a store, pick up a shirt off a rack, say, this looks good, buy it, go home, put it on the next day, and that's it. A woman has to actually try things on because the clothing actually exists in a separate dimension. See, it's much like the school of magic in Terry Pratchett's Discworld. You pretty much go into the Tower of Magic. On the outside, it looks kind of big. On the inside, it's huge. It's pretty much how it works. See, you look at a piece of women's clothing on a shelf, and it'll say small, but what it'll actually mean is itty-bitty. And if you take medium, it pretty much means small. But at the same time, a girl who you would imagine to be a medium, or even a large, will quite easily fit into a small. And it will look good. This is why a lot of women wear clothing that's too small for them, because they haven't quite figured out the dimension switch yet. That's why you get girls who should be a size 8 wearing a size 6 and like squishing themselves and having flab hanging over and just gross. Wear correct sizing, okay? If you don't know what your correct sizing is, women, get someone to help you figure it out and just accept it. Accept it, accept it, accept it. I don't care what fashion tells you is good. If you're a size 8, wear a size 8. You might get away with a 7, but don't go for a 6, because I'm not going to go there. Anyway, the point being that pretty much men aren't meant to understand women's clothing. And pretty much if you try, you either better be gay, some kind of fashion designer, or be really, really lucky, because pretty much you're either going to end up offending your girlfriend, or you're going to end up buying something they can't wear. Either because it's too baggy, or too loose, or way too tight, or too small. Pretty much just go buy the album. It's a lot safer, it's a lot more guaranteed to go down well, and pretty much it's a lot less hassle. And don't even think about lingerie.